First tonight at 6, a merger scrapped after a second scathing audit of the state's job creation agency. The Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation is under fire tonight.
State auditors say the group isn't following the law or reporting job numbers accurately. Political reporter Jessica Arp has the latest on the merger that's already a casualty.
Well, that's right. As of last week, the governor was still planning a merger of WEDC and the state's housing authority. Today, those plans were dropped amidst harsh criticism of how the job creation agency is running. Lawmakers calling results unacceptable.
We want to have an impact. We want to measure impacts.
Board members of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation gathered in Milwaukee last week to talk about the agency's track record and a possible merger.
In their minds and minds of most people around the state, they just think it's the state.
But today, the governor declined to answer questions about why he scrapped that merger and the results of the second scathing audit of WEDC. According to the Nonpartisan Legislative Audit Bureau, WEDC hasn't been issuing contracts in compliance with state law. Management and oversight issues persist. Businesses getting state money were not being required to show proof of jobs being created, and WEDC was not clearly reporting those job creation numbers.
The first shoe to fall was the merger was canceled today by the governor, apparently as a result of this deplorable audit. The next thing is I think they're going to end up losing money.
Audit Committee co-chair Rob Cole says he thinks the Finance Committee should nix $55 million in new funding for WEDC. Finance member Chris Taylor says lawmakers need to go further.
Well, honestly, I think they really need to look at starting all over again and bringing in some new leadership there. I don't think they have the right team in place, obviously, or we wouldn't continue to see these concerns raised in audit after audit.
In a statement today, WEDC CEO Reed Hall said, quote, "We strongly disagree with findings that WEDC is not verifying job creation or following state statutes and policies," and continued, "It is imperative that WEDC continue to have the flexibility needed to respond quickly to the needs of Wisconsin's business community." WEDC will now face a hearing in the Audit Committee on these results today, and its budget will also be considered by the Finance Committee in the coming weeks.
All right, more to come later then. Thank you, Jess.